Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. One of the other things I love to talk to you, Elle, about is, when we think about healing, how can
Mhm.
consciousness really contribute to our healing?
Yes, yeah, yeah. Consciousness is a great contributor to healing because most of us don't recognize the fact that, when we've had things happen in the past, so we've had traumas or we've had things happen that were so painful that we didn't experience them, they become sort of, we split that consciousness off from our consciousness itself. So it's, in actuality, we have fragments of ourself kind of hanging out in these traumas or these past unresolved issues. And consciousness can really help us heal, because when we become aware of that, then we can start to work on some processes to retrieve those aspects of ourself back to the present, and integrate them back to our whole self. So it helps contribute to that integration and that wholeness of who we truly are. So when we become conscious, we can actually begin that process, and we can actually start to heal. We can start to heal,
Yeah.
which is a huge, huge, huge aspect that's missing right now in our society. Is what a lot of people don't realize is that those parts of ourselves that are stuck in the past are constantly being repeated by being emotional triggers in our life. So,
Yeah.
for example, let's say that, let's just make something up. Let's say that someone's dad, said that, called them stupid at 5 years old, and maybe never talked that way around them, and called them stupid out of a fit of anger and said that. And that child really started to take that on from a felt perception, because a child can't, at that age, they don't have the conceptual ability to say, oh, daddy's really angry right now and he slipped up
Right.
by saying I'm stupid.
Yeah.
So they just take it on as an emotion, like I'm bad or something's wrong with me. And what most people don't realize is that every time they have that feeling again, whether it's in the disguise of a spouse or a child or a friend who says something similar that brings up that emotion, that they're reacting emotionally to that 5-year-old event.
Yeah.
And until they can go back to that 5-year-old event, re experience it, maybe even change, the outcome of it, but go back and retrieve that part of themselves, they
Yeah.
will constantly repeat that triggering pattern. So becoming or consciousness can help people heal by going back and doing that and bringing those parts of themselves home.